You have something to say to me.
You did it. You killed Lieutenant Commander Pierce, and I know why. It was the accident last January. You hit a mountain. I still can't believe it. How do you hit a mountain? But you knew it was a career-ending mistake. You convinced Lieutenant Commander Pierce to help you cover it up. You switched charts so that you could tell everyone that it wasn't your fault, that you'd been given a chart that was out of date. But one sailor, a kid named Jonesy, had been badly hurt. And when Jonesy died, Lieutenant Commander Pierce had a change of heart, and he told you he wanted to confess.
So, I killed him to protect my reputation, to save my career, so I wouldn't disappoint Dead Daddy. Is that your story?
Something like that.
What about the gunshot from inside the room? There were 3 witnesses. Can you explain that?
Not yet.
Lieutenant Commander Pierce's death was a suicide. I'll tell you how I know. Because I said it was. When I'm on land, I'm a decorated commander in the United States Navy. When I'm on this ship, I am the Lord thy God. I am Jehovah. Do you understand? No one questions me. Now, I'm asked around. I know all about your problems, your fears, your claustrophobia. You are having a breakdown, sir. It happens on submarines all the time to men far better than you. You are delusional.
I have my share of problems, I don't deny it. But when it comes to this case, the last thing I am is delusional. Tell him. Does that sound delusional to you? This is it, compartment 33. Sorry, it says come alone. Hello?
Steve? Steve? Hello?
Something's wrong.
Let's shake some things up today. Chief of boat, make your depth 150 feet, slow to all ahead 2/3.
Aye, aye, Skipper. Depth 150 feet. Stand by.
We're diving!
Can't leave me have other things to worry about.
No, Mr. Monk, we must be in the ballast tank!
My God, it's the ocean! Natalie, it's the ocean! It's the Pacific Ocean! Wait! Dr. Bell! It's right outside! Dr. Bell! Open the hatch! Dr. Bell!
What am I saying? Somebody help!
Dr. Bell! Open the hatch!
Help somebody!
Dr. Bell!
Somebody help! We're in here!
Ocean in my shoes! Ocean! Ocean in my shoes, Dr. Bell!
Mr. Monk, it won't do us any good if we both panic.
You're right. You're right. We'll take turns. I'll go first. Oh, God! Natalie!
What?
Ocean in my pants. Ocean in my pants.
Make your depth 300 feet.
300 feet, aye.
Natalie, I don't know how to swim. I took some lessons once, but not actually in water.
Mr. Monk, I don't think swimming's gonna be a problem.
I'm not even sure I know how to drown.
Have you seen Mr. Monk and Miss Teager?
Yes, sir. About 20 minutes ago, I saw him on level B near the stern.
Me.
Helm, steer 095.
We're at 400 feet, leveling off.
Who ordered you to level off? Keep diving.
Oh, yeah. How's that working out for you?
Hello. Can you help me? Speeds out. Get the speeds out. Apollo, we can make it like a snorkel. It'll buy us some time. Okay. It works. Try it.
Oh, I'm fine.
Why? Because the germs? Not now.
I'm fine.
Mr. Monk.
I'm fine.
Stand back.
Got surface! Surface now! There's 2 people in the ballast tank!
That's ridiculous. Why would they be in there?
You tell me.
Surface.
We're surfacing. Surfacing. Stand by for emergency ascent.
Detective Monk, Miss Teaser, I'm glad to see you both in one piece.
Are you?
It's all over, Commander. We solved the case. I'm going to let Dr. Bell explain.
No,
to God.
you do it.
He's sleepy, Mr. Monk.
It's better if you do it.
You're
Okay,
good at
fine.
it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. We have all the pieces. The who, the why, and the how.
Is that right?
This is the how. It's a firecracker, and these ashes are from a cigarette.
We found them in the vent behind the door.
It happened right here in this room a few minutes before the second drill. You forced Jason Pierce to drink some vodka. Then you shot him. You executed your friend in cold blood with a homemade silencer. Nobody heard a thing. You used a cigarette as a fuse. That gave you about 5 minutes to get back to the bridge. You hid it inside that vent. You figured it was the one place they wouldn't look. It was a perfect alibi. You were in the hallway with witnesses when they heard what they thought was a gunshot. All you had to do was slip the key into his pocket when no one was looking.
We found a thumbprint on the inside of that vent.
I could fax it to NCIS. It would take about a half an hour.
That won't be necessary, Lieutenant.
In that case, sir, I'm relieving you of your command and confining you to quarters.
Congratulations, Detective Monk. I hope the rest of the Navy does its job as well as you do yours.
Should I read him his rights?
Who's the victim?
Ian Blackburn. He's a major league record producer, and he's worked with everybody. The Stones, Springsteen, the Eagles.
Isn't he married to Chloe?
Yeah, they've been married for 2 years. He produces all of her stuff.
At least he did until 5:09 this morning.
You got in through here?
No, he never got in. He broke the glass, set off the alarm, and that scared him away.
That's probably just some neighborhood kid.
Yep.
That is strange.
What's strange?
These footprints heading toward the house. You see the whole foot he's walking.
So?
Look at these, heading the other way. You see the whole foot, still walking. If somebody tripped an alarm, especially a kid, you'd think they'd run away.
You might be right, but it doesn't matter because whoever broke that glass never got into the house. He's not the killer.
Then who is? You have a suspect?
Yep.
You want to meet him?
It's a monkey.
Actually, he's a chimpanzee. His name's Darwin. He's 5 years old. He's been living with Mr. Blackburn since he was a baby. I mean, a baby chimp. He was never a regular baby.
I don't understand.
He's our suspect. He's the shooter. She's canceling her tour. She'll be flying back here. She'll be here later today. She told me she spoke to Ian at around 4 a.m. He was in here mixing a song. Monk. And at 5:09, somebody broke the window downstairs.
Which set off the alarm.
Right.
Right.
At which point Blackburn grabbed the monkey and they skedaddled down that hall towards the bedroom. Monk, stop it.
What is that? Do you hear that?
What?
Listen. Pill dispenser.
Oh, yeah. She said that he was on antidepressants. Karen's got one of those. It's got a built-in alarm in it. It reminds her when to take the pills.
This one's set for 4:30 a.m., but you said the alarm went off at 5:09.
So why didn't he take his
Why
pills?
didn't he take his pills? It's pretty weird.
Hang on. It gets weirder. Come on. They call it a panic room. I know that's a difficult concept because for you, every room is a panic room.
Thank you.
If there's an intruder in the house, you run in there, you lock the door, and wait for the cavalry.
Which is what Blackburn did.
Exactly. The alarm came in at 5:09. 2 uniforms responded. No sign of an intruder. They run upstairs, knock, knock. Door's locked, no answer. They cut their way in. They find him right there, shot 4 times. Once in the chest, once in the head, twice in the back. King Kong is right there next to him, covered with blood, with a gun in his hand.
And the room was locked from the inside.
Oh, yeah, locked and bolted. As you can see, it's completely self-contained. You could live in here for a week. Well, not you, but a person could.
Who owned the gun?
He did. He kept it in here. So, what do you think? I mean, am I missing anything? Because I want to be sure before I go on television and utter the words killer monkey.
I don't know.
What can I do for you guys today? We've got everything you'll need to sleep a little easier at night.
Oh, I doubt that.
See, I designed most of the stuff myself. Like this necklace, for instance. Take a look. It shoots pepper spray. I custom made it for a famous movie star.
Joey Heatherton?
I can't tell you who. All I can tell you is she's very beautiful.
Joey Heatherton.
Mr. Wolf?
Yeah.
We're helping the police investigate the death of Ian Blackburn.
Oh. According to the news, they already know who did it. That monkey of his.
Well, he's a chimpanzee. Okay. You built the panic room for them, huh? All right.
Yes, that's true. I designed it and installed it.
How did Chloe hire you?
Oh, I've known Chloe for years. I used to do security for her band when they were on the road. You know, most musicians can be a little, but she's okay. Good people. It's a shame what happened to them.
Too big. That's too big.
So there's only one way in, huh?
Yeah. Once that door is locked, you'd need a tank to get inside.
What the hell is that? No pets allowed. You know the rules. Hey, get off of that! What did I do?
Excuse me. Can I try something?
He's gonna hear us. We're on a stakeout.
anything.
You were right about the chimp. He wasn't involved at all. You were right about Chloe, too. She had a lover. They were in on it together. They killed her husband.
Now, are you sure?
There was a witness.
Your new boyfriend, Darwin.
Actually, Darwin solved the case yesterday at my apartment. My landlord came in. Darwin went berserk. Then I remembered he acted the same way on Monday.
Animal control.
When he saw the animal control officer. The two men have something in common. They're both bald.
Bald?
Darwin is afraid of bald men.
Why wouldn't he be? Ian Blackburn was killed by a bald man, and Darwin saw it happen.
Bald man? The security guy, Kurt Wolf.
The man who built the panic room.
When he installed it, he built a secret crawl space. It goes from the basement to the panic room.
There's a secret panel behind the furnace. We found it last night. Excuse me, would you stop pointing that in my face? Love and money, the oldest motive in the world. Chloe met Wolf when he was doing security for her, and they hooked up, as the kids would say.
The divorce would have cost her $10 million.
So they were planning this for like a year?
Exactly. Kurt didn't build the panic room to protect Ian Blackburn. He built it to kill him.
The plan was to make it look like a suicide.
It was a brilliant plan. That night, Wolf snuck into the panic room. He set the test alarm button. So the alarm rang, but only inside the house. That's how he lured Ian into the panic room. The plan was for Ian to be found dead the next day in a locked room.
Everybody would think that he killed himself. There would be no other explanation.
It was a perfect plan.
Not quite perfect. They didn't count on one thing.
Darwin.
Darwin was to grab for the gun, and there was a struggle.
Ian was shot 4 times, twice in the back.
Their suicide story wasn't gonna fly.
So they framed Darwin.
Well, it was a long shot, but what else could he do? Of course, now he had to explain what Ian was doing in the panic room. So as he left, he broke a window to make it look like a burglar tried to get in.
And that's how we found it. Broken window. Killer monkey.
This Joshua Skinner really was a prospector. He discovered a ton of gold in 1849. Then his partner disappeared. Skinner died 30 years later. They never found the gold.
How much is it worth?
Today's market? 6 million, maybe more.
And nobody knows where it is.
It's a mystery. There never was a clue until now. He killed his own partner over some gold. Can you believe it?
As a matter of fact, I can.
What's going on?
It's my mom.
Oh my God, did something happen?
She got married.
Oh.
Oh, well, congratulations.
She calls me last week, and she says she has a date with an antique dealer, a guy named Dalton Padrone. So they go out twice. He proposed to her on their second date.
Wow.
4 days later, this yesterday, they get married at City Hall. Oh, then last night, when they get back to the hotel, he tells her that it's not working. They need counseling. They're going to a therapy clinic, Monk, for their honeymoon.
Randy, that's not a crime.
No. Something is up. He's 37 years old. She's 58. It doesn't make sense.
Yes, can you tell me about this armoire?
Yeah. It's solid teak. It's turn of the century. Well, actually, it's 19th century. Sorry. It's an Indonesian piece. Solid teak, as you can see.
Yeah, because I'm looking for something like this in my bedroom, but it looks kind of big. How tall is it?
Excuse me, can I help you?
I was in here last year. I spoke to your partner. Is he around?
No. Raymond had some personal problems. He's disappeared and left me to run this place all by myself, which is really why I don't have time to stand and chat. So unless I can help you with something else.
The lieutenant was right. This guy is up to something.
How do you know?
There was an application for a visa on his desk. He's moving to Ecuador in 2 weeks. And under marital status, he wrote in single.
Who moves to Ecuador?
People who don't want to come back. It's almost impossible to get extradited.
What do you think he's up to?
I don't know.
Well, we have to do something. Randy's falling apart.
Adrian and Sharona Monk. This is Jeffrey and Rachel Sweeney. And Dalton and Maria Padron. We're going to be shipmates together on this wonderful voyage. Gosh, I hope no one gets seasick. Let's try a little role reversal. Jeffrey, why don't you pretend to be Rachel? Rachel, you be Jeffrey. And...
Excuse me. What's your problem?
Me?
What was that look?
What look?
Did you just wink at me?
What?
Keep your eyes to yourself. Keep them to yourself.
Settle down. Sit down. Sit down. Settle down and sit down.
Where is the gold? The answer is in the journals.
That's why Dalton was reading all those journals.
And why he married Randy's mother. He needed a wife to get into this house.
Why didn't you just ask a friend?
I don't know, he obviously didn't want to share the money.
I'm going in.
You can't.
You can't. Adrian, I have to go in. Randy's depending on us. Promise I'll be careful. I'm just gonna take a few pictures. Don't worry.
I don't know how to not worry.
Stay there.
Can I open my eyes?
No, not yet. We're almost there.
What's happening?
Oh my God! Put your hands down!
What's happening?
Mr. and Mrs. Monk, how you folks doing? I found some more of those towelette things.
Thank you.
I've been poking around down there at the site of the accident.
That was no accident.
Now, did you actually see this Dalton Padron knock that support beam out?
No.
That beam is about 150 years old. It was bound to give way sometime. If I make it to 150, I expect I'll feel the same.
Listen, I got your message about my stepfather. God, I hate calling him that. Has anything else turned up?
Nothing we can prove.
Okay, maybe I've got something on this end. You remember Dalton's partner, Raymond Tolliver? Well, guess what? Raymond's disappeared. His brother just filed a missing persons report. I'm gonna go check this out. Keep me posted, okay?
Okay, we'll call you later.
Now that you mentioned it, I haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around. Not for a week or two. Although I'm just a landlord, I'm not their mother.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you supposed to have a warrant?
Aren't you supposed to have a sprinkler system that works? Thank you. You step back, please? I'll just be a minute.
I wonder if anyone's ever really been knocked over by a feather. It would have to be a pretty big bird.
You know what's in this one? He copied the first 3 books of the Bible. Word for word.
This guy's certifiable. Sure he's not related to you?
That's funny. That's funny. Keep reading. You remember what the letter said. The answer is in the journals. It must be some kind of code.
There's a chicken in Mexico who can play tic-tac-toe.
Keep reading. Come on, keep reading.
Hello?
Mom, are you okay?
Am I okay?
Mom, listen to me. I want you to get out of there right now. Dalton murdered his partner. Mom. Is he there?
What is it?
The answer.
What?
That's what Skinner said in his letter. Where is the gold? The answer is in the journals. This book must be over 600 pages. But the journal weighs more.
The book covers are made of gold.
No. No, it's leather. It's ordinary leather. Where is the gold? The answer isn't in the journals. The answer is in the journals. You're wasting your time, Mr. Padron. The gold's not there. I know where it is.
Dalton Padron, I'm Ronald Mathis of the Hillside County Sheriff's Office. I want you to put that hammer down. Sir, you drop your hammer, or I'll drop mine.
Joshua Skinner's fortune was right here, under our noses the whole time. The answer is in the journals.
Which one?
All of them.
Gold paper?
Gold. Ink.
Ink?
Joshua Skinner didn't trust banks, so he decided to hide his illegitimate fortune. He melted down the gold, mixed in a little black ink. Any amateur chemist could have done it. And then he began to write, and write, and write, and write, and write. It was mostly nonsense, gibberish, really. Anything that popped into his head. He ran out of things to talk about after 5 pages, but he just kept on writing. The gold was hidden in plain sight, and it stayed hidden for 125 years. Until tonight.
Wow, you figure 30 ounces of gold per journal, that's roughly $6,000 a book, 947 volumes, that's $6 million. More or less.
Don't forget the real price. 2 people died for that gold.
2 people?
Dalton had a business partner, a partner who trusted him.
A lot of people trusted him.
It's jungle out there. Disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle.